contaminated day and age. This appearance of Lord Krishna, known as Sri Chaitanya, is the original no worries personality. He shows you this is how you live in the material world and genuinely have no worries. Not by just dosing yourself up with intoxication, but having no worries because you understand your role in the cosmos and you are in contact with real beauty. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, known as Sri Chaitanya for short, had a body as effulgent as molten gold. Because he's the Supreme Personality, he's Krishna himself, there's no difference between his body and the self. His body is made of eternity, knowledge, and bliss. Those are the components of his body. Whereas our body, you know what it's composed of, the liquid beauty. So the avatar displays a fully spiritual body composed of eternity, knowledge, and bliss, even while within this world of matter. The world of matter is no problem for Krishna and his avatars, because Krishna is the source of everything, including matter. He's the source of all realms, whether spiritual or material. He's the source of all laws of nature. So it's nothing for Krishna to ignore his own laws. He does that by appearing as avatars, by appearing as himself, the original Supreme Personality. In this way, people can understand there actually is a Supreme Reality, predominated by the Supreme Personality. It is actually so. Please once again remember your eternal quest for beauty and how you're not satisfied until you are surrounding yourself with beautiful things, beautiful people. Even the poorest person has to have some trinket. I've seen in India, even the poorest person living in a hovel or a cardboard house on the street has at least one thing of attraction. Maybe it's a picture hanging on the wall I've seen, or the lady of the house somehow wears a nice sari. It has some dignity in that way, but even the poorest person has something that is gratifying, something that looks artistic. So we can't deny this nature in us. We have to find out the supreme artistry. When Srila Prabhupada, the founder of the worldwide Krishna Conscious Network, when he came to Auckland, 72 or so, 72 I believe, he spoke at Auckland University on the theme that Krishna is the supreme artist. And he explained to the students, what is supreme artistry? Supreme artistry means you can display beauty in a temporary way, and you can also display beauty in an eternal way. Both are there. That is perfect and complete. Both the temporary and the eternal, side by side. Both kinds of beauty are there. We can see that in looking at our own body. The body is temporary beauty. And the spirit soul, the core being, is eternal beauty. So even in our own existence in this world, we can see temporary and eternal beauty side by side. The main beauty we're looking for is in loving affairs. Everyone wants to taste the beauty of true love. whether it's romance or in the family, parental, and still everyone wants to taste the beauty of real love. When you feel that someone cares for you, your heart is overwhelmed. It's the most beautiful thing, that someone cares for me. Who will deny that? Isn't it a beautiful feeling? Your heart just pounds with delight. Oh, someone cares for me. Someone knows I exist. And more than knowing I exist, someone relishes my existence. Oh, it doesn't get any better than that. Have you ever had someone tell you, I just love the way you do things? Oh. Yeah? And then you yourself begin to visualize how you do things. Right? The beauty of feeling valued and loved. This is what our core being longs for. In material existence, for how much time can even the most expert and competent person, for how much time can they value us and care for us? Everyone's a candidate for death. We already explained how death in of itself is a kind of beauty, but it's just not the beauty you want. So even the person who cherishes you, that's another one. Everyone would love to be cherished. Just thinking about it makes your heart feel such relief. For someone to cherish me. But how long can it last? It can't last more than a lifetime. And that lifetime can end in any moment. Therefore, we're always so disturbed because we know even the person who loves me the most and cares for me for the most, they're under the whip of time. And at any moment they can be taken away. So we just have so many traumas. It's so hard to find genuine love and care, and when we do, it can be yanked away at any moment. This produces deep traumas in us, deep psychological traumas. On this special day, we're celebrating the appearance of the Avatar Sri Chaitanya, who descends from the spiritual world of eternal beauty to give us the kind of beauty in relationships that never fades away. In fact, the beauty constantly increases. This is the dimension that the Bhakti Yogi seeks to access. And the main access for this eternal beauty is by sound vibration, the Hare Krishna mantra. Through that sound vibration, all your spiritual necessities are supplied just by sound. That's the topmost mysticism. So we invite you today to make a special effort to enter into the world of eternal beauty. Especially make that entrance based on pure spiritual sound, the Hare Krishna mantra. And in this way, you'll taste a reality far beyond the temporary beauties of this world. And actually you'll be able to recognize the value of even temporary beauty. It's there to teach you a lesson. The lesson is, this is not what you're supposed to be going for. So even the presence of illusion has a beautiful purpose. To get you to drop your foolish struggle for material pleasure. It's like sometimes you say to a little kid, those of you who have children or have little brothers and sisters or little nieces and nephews, sometimes you just have to tell the kid, just drop it, just drop it. So we need to hear that in material existence. Just drop it, just drop it. But it's hard to just drop it. Little kids, after a while of hearing you say drop it, they won't do it anymore. They'll just hold on tighter. So we're like that. Therefore, we need some very penetrating spiritual process which will allow us to relinquish our grip, to open our fist, and let go. So the Hare Krishna mantra does all that. How? By attaching your core being once again to Krishna, and then automatically, naturally, you let go of the illusion. So the illusion has a beautiful purpose. It's to frustrate you. It's to wear you out. It's to bewilder you. It's to deflate all your dreams. That's a beautiful purpose served by the temporary energy of illusion. But Krishna would rather you don't learn your lesson in that way. Sometimes you ask people, why are you here in the cosmos? What do they say? We are here to learn a lesson. I remember maybe 10 years ago when in New Zealand the New Age phenomenon was really booming. It's faded so drastically, but 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it was all the rage. As soon as you ask someone, what is your purpose in life? Why are you here? To learn a lesson. Finished. And you ask them, generally when you enroll in an educational institution and you want to learn a lesson, you should know what is the lesson that you're supposed to learn. So can you please tell me, since life is all about a learning experience, what's the lesson that you're supposed to learn? No one knew. Still, it's a learning experience. No matter what happens, people would say, it's all about learning. Well, tell me, what did you learn? So Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita, the standard yoga text, that you cannot learn anything by just carrying on materially. There's nothing in the material existence that will educate you as to what's really going on. If you want genuine knowledge, you have to reach for sources outside the material dimension. Then you get illumination. So that's what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing, giving us access to experience and knowledge beyond the material realm. And the prime means for accessing that special dimension of existence, the prime method is the Hare Krishna mantra. All right, we'll stop here. Any questions?
You said karmically that everyone gets what they're getting.
Indeed.
Especially the innocent child. Why then is...
Not especially, but including.
Including. Why then as human beings...
As well as the older man.
Yes. Why then as human beings do we feel a need to help people? Are we fooling ourselves?
No! It's just that human beings don't know how to really help.
So we just don't have the method.
We don't understand what real help is. We don't understand what the real problem is. So therefore we often make the problem worse. To help, to care, to love is not an ordinary thing. You need to be qualified to do that. So there's nothing wrong with wanting to help and care and love, but we should be qualified to know how to really do that. Just like if you're going to be a lifesaver at a pool or at the beach, you just walk up to the council, I guess it's the council that employs such persons. You know, I just really feel like I want to care and help, and you know, I just like to, take up the job of a lifesaver. The first thing they'll ask you, what's your qualification? No, I just want to help. You understand? I'm a caring person. Or let's say that you need an operation, you need open heart surgery. So you go talk to a potential surgeon. If you have private health insurance, perhaps you can pick